Good morning to all of you. Yesterday you studied about prepositions of time and prepositions of place and direction. Today we will study about third type prepositions of agents or things and fourth type phrasal prepositions. Here first of all prepositions of agents or things. Prepositions of agents or things indicate a casual relationship between nouns and other parts of the sentence. Other parts means other words. It may be a verb or another noun or pronoun also. So these are of, for, by, with, about. These are some most used prepositions we will discuss. First is of. Of is the most used preposition in English language, and it expresses the relationship of a part to its whole. He is a boy of 15. Here, of establishes a relationship between boy and his age. 15 is here the age of boy, boy's age. Some parts of his body were injured. Some parts here, parts, and his body here is whole. So here of establishes the relation between part to whole. Most of the guests, most here is the part of all guests, and this is whole. So here of shows the relation between part to whole. The plays of Shakespeare, and the other use of is expression of possession, means it expresses, it shows possession, ownership. The plays of Shakespeare will always be classics, means here of shows the possession of plays, that who is the owner of the plays, who is the writer of the plays? Shakespeare. So these plays are of Shakespeare, Shakespeare's plays. Okay, the plays of Shakespeare. Here of shows possession. Next is about. About means on the subject of something, on concerning of something. So it also means approximately. I am about 25, I am about 30, there are about 30 students. So approximately, I was about to leave, means approximate. This action is approximate or not confirmed. He cares about his classes. Here this is concerning of. He concerned about his classes. He cares about his classes. I have about 30 candies, means about 30 means not exact amount. About means approximately here. This article is about computers, means on the subject of computers. This article is on the subject of computers. Here about shows on the subject of. Next is for. For means with the object or the purpose of something. It indicates a suiting of purpose for something or someone, right? I will always be here for you. Why I will always be here? For you. The purpose is I will always be here for you. I have done it for my benefit. So for which purpose I have done it? For my benefit. So here it shows the relation of the purpose. Cucumber is a good vegetable for making a salad. Why cucumber is a good vegetable? For what purpose cucumber is a good vegetable? For making a salad. Here it shows the purpose. take my gratitude for your kind hospitality. So here also it shows the purple. So you remember that for is used to indicate the purpose of something. Now this is very important comparison of prepositions with and by, because some students have problem in uses of with and by. So here we will understand what is with and what is by. With means accompanied by, means together, something or someone. I will always be with you means I will always accompany you. I have brought some candies with me means together. He is playing with his sisters means he is playing with his sisters, means he accompanying his sisters together, his sisters. It is free with this product. With here is together, in connection, in attachment. So here the description of with. Now by means as a means of, means it shows the manner of something and as a means of something or someone. This preposition often comes in a passive sentence, means often we use this in passive voice. Do you travel by bus? Here it shows the manner of traveling. How you travel? By bus, the manner of traveling. He was undone by me. Here this is a passive sentence. I will further explain you in detail when we will take the topic active passive voice. So now you understand this is a passive voice. He was undone by me. The letter was written by him. So this is also him is doer here, and for doer we use by. Yes. Now to make this comparison more clear to you, here I have two sentences. He is writing a letter blank a pen. He sent the letter blank email. Now you are to use with or by in these two sentences. So this is the confusion here. He is writing a letter by a pen or with a pen. He sent the letter by email or with email. So now I will make it clear to you. Just see the uses of with. With shows attachment or accompaniment. I am always with you. Here it shows an attachment. Now the important use is with is used for tools, means tool means a device that make something easier. So this is to remember that for tools you are to use with, and for person or doer you are to use by. So by shows the way of doing work. The way of doing means the manner of doing work. Send this letter by post means this is a manner. Post is a manner of sending this letter. So we use by. He succeeded by hard work. Hard work is a manner. He succeeded by hard work. So here hard work is a way, is a manner. And by is used for travel, by car, by bus. This is also a manner. Actually this is also a way of traveling, by car, by air, by bus. And doer means a person who does the work. Doer. The king was killed by the minister. Here this is used in passive sentence. The king was killed by the minister. Here who is the doer of the work? The minister. So we use by with the minister, with the doer, the person. Next use of by is for near something. The school is situated by my home. So the confusion is between this and this. Now take the previous sentences. He is writing a letter, blank a pen. Now here a pen is a tool, a device. Okay, so here we use with. He sent the letter. Email. Email is a way to send the letter. This is a manner. This is email is not a device, not a tool. So here we use by. Now this is clear to you, and in practice section this will be more clear to you. Now phrasal preposition. Phrase means group of words, and phrasal prepositions means group of words containing prepositions. I have already told you about this. A phrasal preposition is not a prepositional phrase, but they are a combination of two or more words which functions as a preposition. Means I have told you about prepositional phrase, but this is slightly different from that. Phrasal prepositions means when two or three words together work like a preposition, then these are called phrasal prepositions. So this is a list of some phrasal prepositions. There are so many. Some examples: they along with their children went to Atlanta. So here along with, these two words work like a preposition together. So this is called phrasal preposition. According to the new rules, you are not right. So here what is preposition? According to. These two words here work like a preposition. So this is called phrasal preposition. In spite of being a good player, he was not selected. So here preposition is in spite of. So this group of words works like a preposition. This is phrasal preposition. I am going out of the city. So here out of is phrasal preposition. So these are some most common examples of phrasal prepositions according to, apart from, because of, by means of, contrary to, given that. And these are set, means we cannot change the preposition according with, according or something else. We cannot change the prepositions. These are set: in front of, in reference to, in regard to, instead of, in spite of, on account of, on top of, out of, prior to, pursuant to, rather than, with regard to, with the exception of. So these are some most used prepositions. Now how a phrasal preposition built. The combination, there are some combinations to make phrasal prepositions. Like first combination is verb plus preposition. Means there are some examples. Travel to, here the first word is verb and then preposition, and this is now working like a preposition, phrasal preposition. Travel to, respond to, pray to, invite to, contribute to, devote to, happen to, and introduce to. So first combination is verb and preposition. The second combination is noun and preposition. Here fear is a noun and of is preposition. Now it is working like phrasal preposition. More examples are disadvantage of, advantage of, relevance of, example of, possibility of, memory of, understanding of. So this is second combination, noun plus preposition. The third combination adjective and preposition. Made of, kind of, jealous of, in danger of, hopeful of, full of. So the first word is adjective and the second is preposition. So these are some combinations to make phrasal prepositions. The other is phrasal verb. This is also a verb. These words are all about traveling. Hurry up, set off, get on, check out, get off, take off. So these are some set group of word. We cannot change them. Now the practice time. This practice is for class 6 and students of class 9th and 10th. You can also do this. So fill in the blanks with at, on or in. 12th September. I have already explained this very well, that the time you know from the clock, and from the clock you will use at, and the time, dates and days, you will use on, and for months, years, centuries, you will use in. So here, what is this? 12th September. This is a date, so we will use on 12th September. Okay, so this is the way to attempt this question. Next is complete the following with in, at, on. Don't sit blank the grass. So you keep attention on this word just after the blank. The grass means don't sit in the grass, at the grass, on the grass. Don't sit on the grass. So these practices you do. Next, this is for class 9th and 10th. The lion was killed blank the hunter blank a sword. Now you keep attention the word just after the blank. The lion was killed blank the hunter. Here in is not suited, on is not suited here. So by and with, we are to use by or with. So the hunter is doer, a person, so we use by here. And a sword is a tool, is a device to kill the lion, so we use here before a sword with. In first we use by, in second a sword with, we use with. The lion was killed by the hunter with a sword. So this is the correct way to attempt these type of questions. As it is, you do this practice also. So I hope prepositions are very much clear to you now, and you can attempt any question about preposition. So thank you and have a nice learning.